I'm very fortunate. You know, it's a combination of a little hard work, little luck, and a little serendipity, all those things coming together that have created this lovely life.
She's been on TV for decades, but these are things you didn't know about Judge Judy. We're here to tell you the truth about this TV judge. Number 8, her show revitalized reality courtroom television. Reality courtroom television was quite popular throughout the 80s thanks primarily to The People's Court, but interest was beginning to wane in the mid-90s. Both The People's Court and The Divorce Court, which had been sporadically airing since 1957, came to an end in 1993. Jones and Jury, a replacement of sorts for The People's Court, ended after just one season in 1995. Things looked dour for the reality courtroom drama. Enter Judge Judy, which premiered in September of 1996 and became a quick success. The People's Court returned the following year, Divorce Court was brought back in 1999, and a host of imitators, including Judge Mathis and Judge Joe Brown, soon followed.
He's a real judge. In his courtroom, everyone has the right to a fair trial. But if they're proven wrong, he has the right to make them pay. Judge Joe Brown.
Both parties have agreed to dismiss their court cases and have their disputes settled here in our forum, the People's Court.
Number 7, she was honored with the Scheindlin Forum. Judge Judith Scheindlin has had a profound impact on civil discourse. Her work and legacy were honored by the USC Annenberg School for Communication and Journalism, who built the Scheindlin Forum in their Wallace Annenberg Hall. The forum also honors Judge Judy's husband, Judge Jerry Scheindlin. The forum is meant to promote intelligent civil discourse and also serves as the host of the USC Annenberg Debate Series. It's a great way to honor Judge Judy's career and legacy, and it's a fantastic space for young adults to learn the value in complex but civil, principled, and morally ethical discourse.
Annenberg and USC can set a shining example to all schools of how to have civilized discourse in a very uncivilized time. I believe that there should be a space where you can have a difference of opinion, a sincere, thoughtful difference of opinion.
Number 6, she is always briefed on the case. Judge Judy may air on television for our entertainment, but the cases and rulings are 100% genuine. Even before she enters the studio, Judge Judy has a firm grasp on the contents and relevant information of the case, as producers send her the pertinent details of each case before she shows up on set. She reads the necessary information at home before traveling to Los Angeles to film each episode, and it may surprise you to hear that while the cases are real, the audience is not. The audience is often composed of aspiring actors who are paid a low hourly rate to sit in the room and look intently interested in the case. Where do we sign up?
Say what? Is that really Amy Schumer? And what's she doing in, of all places, Judge Judy's TV show? Just look at that serious side eye.
Did you hear what I said? You know who I'm looking at. You got my eyes? Blue, black, out. Out.
Yeah.
It would be you. Out. Just go.
Number 5, she has always worn her signature lace collar. When you think of Judge Judy, what do you see in your mind? While her hair and stern expression are undoubtedly memorable, it's a particular item in her wardrobe that has become the most iconic. The lace collar has always been a part of Judy's wardrobe, dating all the way back to her time in family court. She bought her first lace collar in Greece while vacationing with her husband, and she decided to incorporate it into her professional wardrobe. She later admitted that she wore the cute collar to disarm and throw off litigants, as they would let their guard down after seeing such a sweet-looking judge. Needless to say, they would be hit with a major curveball once she began speaking.
The women had this black right up against their faces, so any sleep deprivation or sallowness or lack of sun or lack of vacation showed on the women. So I said, I'm going to try that lace collar. The lace collar? Not really much of a story. My husband and I were traveling in Greece, and we were having dinner at the foot of the Acropolis, and there are stalls there.
Number 4, she proposed to her husband. Judge Judy knows what she wants and she's not afraid to go after it. And that's true in her personal as well as her professional life. According to a profile in Du Jour, Judy met Jerry Scheindlin only 3 weeks after divorcing her first husband, Ronald Levy. They met at a bar and Judy literally walked up to him and put her finger on his face asking, "And who is this?" A lovely story, isn't it? She later proposed to him and firmly told him to pick a date, and despite some initial hesitation on his part, he finally agreed, and they married in the late 70s. Despite a brief divorce in 1990, they have remained married ever since. She also has 5 children, 2 biological and 3 stepchildren through Jerry, and more than a dozen grandchildren.
Just the breadth of knowledge and experiences that she's had, it's just really wonderful to have her as my new grandmother-in-law, I guess.
All right, here, one thing.
Number 3, Judge Judy was the first highly rated court show to win an Emmy. Judge Judy not only revitalized interest in reality courtroom TV, it also gave the genre a quality that had never been seen before. In 2013, it won the Emmy for Outstanding Legal/Courtroom Program, an award that was introduced in 2008. Prior to Judge Judy, the award had gone to Christina's Court, Judge Jeanine Pirro, and Last Shot with Judge Gunn. However, none of these shows are highly rated or long-running. Judge Judy's win in 2013 made it the first highly rated and long-running reality courtroom show to win an Emmy. The People's Court won in 2014 and 2015, although Judge Judy reclaimed the crown in 2016 and 2017. In 2019, Judy was awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award for her contributions to television.
The court TV show Judge Judy is a well-oiled machine. Operating on a successful formula, Judge Judith Scheindlin will tell you it's the result of a hard-working team she considers family.
Number 2, Bird was Judy's bailiff in Family Court. Everyone loves Bird, even though he doesn't really do a whole lot. He brings in the litigants, introduces Judy, and then just kind of stands there while occasionally laughing or sauntering over to get a piece of paper. Starting in 1986, Bird began working as a court officer in Manhattan's Family Court. It was here that he sporadically worked with Judge Judy, and the two quickly formed a harmonious relationship. However, Bird moved to California in 1990 to begin work as a U.S. Marshal. Upon learning that his old pal Judy was getting her own show, Bird sent her a congratulatory letter and offered his service. To his surprise, Judy accepted, and the two have been working together ever since.
What's the most exciting thing about working with Judge Judy? Because she's like she's the most successful judge, television judge.
Well, probably the most exciting thing about being around her is trying to figure, not even trying to figure out what she's going to say next, but being as surprised as everybody else with what comes out of her mouth.
Number 1, she has been the world's highest paid TV host. There are a lot of notable TV hosts out there, but none were as well paid as Judith Scheindlin in 2018. Turns out, there is fantastic money in being a reality show judge. In 2018, Judy beat out Steve Harvey, Ryan Seacrest, Dr. Phil, and Ellen DeGeneres to claim the top spot, earning $147 million in pre-tax income. Granted, this was an especially great year for Judy, as she sold the rights to Judge Judy to CBS for $100 million, greatly inflating her typical $47 million salary. However, $47 million a year is certainly nothing to scoff at. According to Forbes, Judy currently has a net worth of $400 million, making her the 48th richest self-made woman in the country.
I'm very fortunate. You know, it's a combination of a little hard work, little luck, and a little serendipity, all those things coming together that have created this lovely life.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure to turn on post notifications to get instant updates when videos like this one are out. This is Film Focus, and I'll see you in the next video.